Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, hey. Hello, foodie booties. Hey everybody, it's me, Zach. Hi, hello, how are you doing? Yes, me, Zach, Zachary Marie, the Zachary Mike, Zachary Michael, Zachary Michael 2, Zachary Michael also, Zachary, did I say Zachary Marie already? Or if you're on the Twitch folks like to talk about somebody named Josh, and Josh is who comes out when I'm being a little sassy, when I've had it a little bit. But anyways, hi, yes, hello, it's me, Zachary Michael, and guess what? I'm wearing the same shirt I've worn in the last 2 videos because it's Sunday before my trip, and I don't know how I'm doing this. I'm getting so much done on this Sunday that I'm like, if I can do nearly, this is my 3rd video today, I can do 3 days worth of videos in one day. Maybe on a regular day, I'm not using my time the most efficiently as I can. But to be fair, like, a large part of it is, like, uploading. So I currently have this Amberlynn video, like, working on uploading to YouTube right now. I have the other Chantal video you already watched edited, you know that's my favorite word. Anyways, it's edited and ready to upload as soon as this one's done uploading, the Amberlynn one. And of course, I'll still also have to, like, edit this and upload it and everything like that. I will say, not a lot of editing in my other 2 videos. I mostly looked for anywhere there are pauses with, like, awkward silence, because I try, if I, like, say something stupid, to just pause for a second and then restart. So that's basically the only kind of editing I did. And if I did end up actually saying something stupid that I didn't edit out, well, I'm gonna be on vacation. I'll worry about it when I get home. No, it's okay. I'm not usually saying anything stupid. Usually my edits are like me editing out the uhs, the ums, the whoever's, the whatevers. So it's usually nothing even that serious. I don't say a lot of stupid stuff. I'm really smart. I only say smart things. Anyways, that's all besides the point. This was not even actually on the plan of agenda when it came to things that I was going to be filming today, because it hadn't been posted. And then I got done filming the reaction to Chantal doing her little try-on haul or whatever, where she thought she was Kuwait's next top model. And I was looking on Twitter while I was waiting for, like, my files to download onto the computer and everything. And I saw that she posted this video, Chantal, that's who. Chantal Marie, Chantal Show, Foodie Beauty, Flobby Bobby, Big Beautiful Me, Chantal Bliss, The Daily Chantal, The Chantal Show. I think I already said that. Everyday Miriam, Chantal Al Rafe, Chantal Period, Foodie The Beauty. I saw on Twitter that she uploaded this new video called Eating a Quesadilla in the Car While My Husband Sees His Second Wife. And I think actually the tweet in particular I saw was from Alex is Shook. I think I saw a tweet from him, and I think it just said, is she finally admitting it? And I'm like, I think when I first saw this title and everything, I was like, oh, she thinks she's part of a joke. That's my immediate take on it. I don't think she would ever actually allow Sala to have another wife. I think she thinks she's probably making a joke. That's my prediction, having not watched anything about this yet. I just am kind of familiar with like Chantal thinking she's a comedian, thinking she's funny. Not that we've ever really seen a whole lot of indication that she's ever intentionally been funny. Now, she's certainly, I mean, I was just laughing at her in the last video, but I don't think she was trying to be funny, is the difference there. Anytime she's, like, really trying to be funny, it's very rarely funny. Also, if you are wondering what this fluorescent green drink is, I'm obsessed with Skittles, like, water drink packet things. And this is from, they have 3 different boxes that I'm aware of that all reflect, like, their actual Skittles bags of candies. One is the original flavors. The other one is, like, the all-berry flavor, which is probably my favorite box. It just has, like, I love every single flavor. And then this one is from the tropical one. And I think this is like key lime or something like that. It definitely looks like fluorescent, like I'm gonna get some kind of poisoning from it, but it's fine. It tastes great. She's stunning. She's wonderful. Anyways, let me shut the fuck up because I do have somewhere to be in 40 minutes, and I'm like, I can get one more video filmed today. I know it. And I also still have a Q&A video coming for y'all, so y'all have a lot to look forward to this week after all. There's lots of videos from the Zachary Michael today. But anyways, let's get to. Oh, and I'll also say, this I do imagine is some kind of a mukbang. So, for the last mukbang of hers I reacted to, I did edit out a lot of, like, the chewing and eating sounds. I might not have time to do all that today. So, totally 100% understand if you have to click off for that. I might try my best. It just depends on how much time I have. But I just want to warn you in case I don't. All right? But for real, let's get to.
Hello, Foodie Booties.
Ooh, oh, no cameo ad. Oh, she normally does a cameo ad, and then I normally just cut it out. But this one doesn't have one. Okay, let's go. Let's pump it to the B-roll music. Yes. Oh. I was like, are we done? I was kind of feeling it. I was kind of into it. I was having the time of my life.
This is where I'm about to mukbang.
Oh.
In this parking lot.
You're so cool. Wow, I would have just not shown this. Because you're eating in the middle of a parking lot. Wow, your life. Yeah, I think that speaks for itself, I think. What a stunning place to have a meal.
Waiting for my husband.
Mm-hmm.
Where art thou? Salah?
And, like, I don't know, maybe she'll get to whether this is a joke or not, but, like, it's not a flex to sit in the middle of a parking lot and eat food by yourself while your husband is out and about.
Hey guys, welcome back to the video. So today I'm doing a car mukbang because my husband is ran up to see his second wife, and he's a feeder, so he gave me food to do a mukbang. So yeah, yalla. Hi guys.
Oh, why is she sneaking the cameo video commercial in on me? I thought we were gonna be spared. And we are not. It's here. This, obviously, also, she thinks she's being funny, right? She thinks she's being funny because she's fully calling Salah a feeder. The thing is that also, the reason that it isn't funny is because, like, I think a lot of people think it could be true. You know? And then the feeder accusations, I mean, he's already admittedly on her, like, she has said, like, he has specific, like, interests, fetishes, etc., i.e., poop. He likes to take big old dookies. So, like, him being a feeder, you know, is in the realm of possibilities. It is. But let's sit through this fucking cameo commercial, I guess.
Cameos, which are personalized videos you can get just for you. So if you want to wish someone a happy birthday, or yourself a happy birthday, or you just want a private
I
video,
want to wish myself a happy birthday, yes.
That you can keep forever, get a cameo now, and don't delay. Alright, so what I'm eating today is, we are in Salmia today, and I'm having a quesadilla.
I'm sorry, how did you say that?
And I'm having a quesadilla.
Girl, sorry, I know sometimes it can be irritating when I repeat things, like have it replay a clip 1,200 times, but I just need one more time for my clarification.
And I'm having a quesadilla.
Can somebody help me understand why she's pronouncing quesadilla that way? Can somebody... it sounds like she's trying to say it with some kind of accent or something, but it's not even like an accent that like somebody who is a Spanish speaker would pronounce it. Quesadilla is like a Spanish word, right? Like it comes from that like a culture that makes quesadillas traditionally as a part of like their cultural food. I don't understand why she's saying it like that. What? You're from Canada, girl. I'm positive I could probably go find a video of you saying the word quesadilla not like that whatsoever.
I know you're thinking, that's a quesadilla.
Uh-huh.
That's what I thought too, but it's actually Arabic style quesadilla, so they call it quesadilla. I'll tell you the story in a second. So, Beauty Bite and Bismillah.
Oh, God, I forgot all about Beauty Bites. She hasn't offered a Beauty Bite to me, even in that most recent mukbang I watched her do. I don't remember her doing a Beauty Bite. I'm also so confused because even if it's like an Arabic style quesadilla, it's possible that they just pronounce quesadilla like differently because they speak a different language, they have a different dialect, etc. I imagine it's still intended to be pronounced quesadilla. I don't know. Listen, things I'm not an expert on, like not my expertise, so maybe I'm the one that's sounding really fucking ignorant here, but I don't know. I guess the more you know, the more you learn. Get to the part about Salah being in somewhere with his second wife.
So quesadilla is like a quesadilla.
Uh-huh.
But the spices are like Arabic.
Okay.
Arabic, as they speak Arabic.
Uh-huh.
They're like Middle Eastern.
It's I have to believe that. I just really think it's just their accent and the way they're pronouncing quesadilla. Is that let me, you know what? Let me just look up. I don't know. What would I even Google search? Arabic quesadilla? I don't know. But then like that won't tell me how things are pronounced. They have I don't know. It just seems like she really thinks that because they're pronouncing it differently, it's not actually a quesadilla. But I have a feeling it's just a quesadilla made, like she said, with like Arabic spices and seasonings and things like that. Maybe, but I don't... Let me not spend any more time on this. Get it moving.
Bit of a story.
Uh-huh, tell me.
I have the AC blaring. Summer's officially begun, guys.
Alright. What's the story? I don't care about how hot you are. Not my priority today.
Diet Pepsi, and I have to drink. Pepsi because it's all they had.
You have to drink it? You could have... It sounds like maybe you could have opted to not drink anything, but listen, I'm not gonna chastise you for a diet soda. I love a diet soda. At least it's not like the fucking jug of orange juice the other day. At least this is really, truly sugar-free.
If I have a choice, I'll go with like Kinza.
What is... I don't know what that is. I'm not Googling right now. I don't think it's probably that important to the story.
You know. Yum, yum, yum.
Not her using the quesadilla like a fucking puppet. Moving it like it has a mouth.
So, the story with the quesadilla is...
Oh, you're telling me a story about the fucking quesadilla, not your husband? I swear, if this is all just clickbait for that first, 30 seconds of the video where she made the claim that he was seeing his second wife, I'm gonna rage quit. I'm gonna fucking rage quit.
When I first came to Kuwait, Salah was living in Salmiya.
Uh-huh. Girl, The way she eats is just so disrespectful. It's just so fucking disrespectful.
And
the pauses, they just take so long.
there was a restaurant near us that made these. And he was like, do you want to try quesadilla? Have you ever had quesadilla? And I was like, no.
I've already decided, by the way, that I whatever it takes, I will take the time to just cut out the silence in between her speaking, because it's just so long.
Sounds really cool. Sounds really exotic, like Middle Eastern, like, you know. He orders it from the restaurant, goes to get it.
This is, I'm just realizing, this is just her own dumbass misunderstanding of her own alleged husband's accent. That's all this is. This is just her misunderstanding of his accent. That's the whole story. This is the story time. He's gonna come back and it's gonna be a quesadilla and she's gonna be like, oh yeah, I've had a quesadilla. That's the story.
And I'm like, oh, quesadilla. He's like, quesadilla.
There you go.
Has peppers, cheese, mayo, chicken, spices, some kind of red sauce. It's so good.
She just eats in such a mess. Like, there is, you don't have to, like, eat it with it all flopping about like this. I'm guessing part of the problem with, like, her not eating it in a more dainty way is probably because she's holding using one hand to hold up the fucking big-ass tray of quesadilla. But here we are. Here we are.
Honestly, knocks Taco Bell right out of the park. We have to go to Pet Zone and get a whole bunch of things. Restock. So that's the story with the quesadilla.
Thank you so much for telling that riveting ass fucking story. I appreciate it. I'm so mad.
I'm very humid today.
I'm so mad because I feel like she really got my ass, tricked my ass into taking some time from my day of prepping my YouTube channel so that I could go on this vacation and still give you all content to watch. And she really took my time today. You know what? She's really gonna regret this because you know what? I'm gonna act like I fully believe it. I'm gonna act like I fully believe her clickbait ass. And you know what? I think she's out here. I think she's out here eating in the car while her husband is off seeing his second wife. I believe it. I believe it. You want to clickbait with that, Chantal? Then I'm just gonna choose to believe it. I'm gonna choose to believe that he's in some other woman's house taking a big old dookie. That's what I'm choosing to believe today.
It's not usually humid. Like, it gets humid sometimes, but, you know, desert, it's more of a dry heat. But I was so hungry. But I'm pretty much back to normal.
How would we...
Everything is healed. My sleep pattern is... I woke up this morning, so it's pretty much getting there fixed.
Normal compared to what? Maybe this is just my problem because I don't watch every single one of her videos, but what does she mean by normal here? How everything is healed. What was not healed? I don't know. Maybe I don't need to know. Keep it going. Keep it going and tell me more about your husband being in a building taking a dookie on somebody.
No jet lag. Mental health is good.
Is it? Is it? Because literally just this week I was watching you chow down on two it was pita. They were pita pizzas, 2 pita pizzas and a huge serving dish full of ramen noodles, and you were saying you weren't in a good place mentally. What a quick recovery. Good for you.
I miss the Selmy apartment sometimes. It was small, it was a studio, but it was cozy. And the neighbor, really nice Egyptian lady with her Syrian husband, she would always bring us stuff.
Just want to clarify here, she goes on and talks about her neighbors for a very long time, and eventually I just was like, I don't have anything to add to this and I'm cutting it off, but I do come back talking about her neighbors, so I just wanted to give you a little tiny bit of context here.
But I didn't know, like, it's kind of rude, like, if somebody offers you something, and you say, no, it's okay. And she kept offering, so I got like, okay, I'll say yes, you know. But man, he stuffed me when I went there. Had like a fresh, like banana shake, grape leaves, like just.
Yo, I don't. I just know I just like cut out so much. I said I was gonna do such little editing for these videos while I'm away. But damn, if she did not clickbait this second wife of her husband's that he's engaging in dookie play with, if she had not clickbaited all of that, there would have been absolutely no fucking reason to watch a show. Unless you just want to sit there and watch her eat a quesadilla. And you just want to sit there and watch her do all that. You want to sit there and watch her eat a quesadilla? Talk about some neighbor we ain't never met? Talk about her neighbor from the first apartment she lived in with Salah whenever she moved to Kuwait? Boring as hell. This part right here, she says, oh, I tried to say no to the neighbor when they gave me food, but she stuffed me. Feeder content. I don't know. What are you trying to do here, Chantal? I'm sick of it. Why did I think season 3 was gonna be litty titty? It's not. It's shitty. It's shitty in probably more ways than one. That's what it is. This is so irritating. Which also, by the way, speaking of season 3 of Chantal and Salah's vlogging channel, have they posted anything over there on the couples channel? Let me go take a look. Chantal and Salah. Let's just see what's going on in the couples channel. Yup, nope. Since that little trailer they put out for season 3 13 days ago from when I'm filming, they posted nothing. They've posted nothing over there.
Just providing a little tiny correction, Chantal and Salah did post this video on the Sunday that I'm filming all of this and editing. So there you go. I'm never on top of it. It's okay. There you go.
So season 3 appears to be Chantal sitting alone in a car eating a quesadilla. Wow, your life is so exciting, Chantal. I'm so glad I tuned back in. There is still allegedly 2 minutes of this video left. There's a possibility something exciting could happen.
I was like, wow, thank you. But I was so full from supper. But I wanted to be polite, you know?
Yeah, well.
They had shisha.
Mm-hmm.
Just a nice vibe, you know? Anyway.
This is not a nice vibe right now.
That was a fast little mukbang. At least it's not at home for today. Because we're going to be out for a while, so I don't know. I didn't think I'd be able to do a mukbang from home.
Well, thank God you found time to do a fucking mukbang while you were out and about in the world. Thank God. Thank God you found a way to film yourself while you were eating. What would we have done if you hadn't?
That's the quesadilla. I want to say quesadilla. That's the quesadilla. Very delicious, Middle Eastern style quesadilla. And it's one of the first things I had when I came here to Kuwait and saw Mia.
Uh-huh.
We like to come here sometimes, you know. Salah has friends here, has business here.
Business.
There's really nice beaches here.
Is the business the same business he was doing on the phone at like 1:30 in the morning while you were eating your noodles and your pita pizzas?
Salmiya Beach, Marina Beach is one of the nicer beaches in Kuwait. And they have some good restaurants. Like, we don't have the quesadilla where we are now in Kuwait.
Please feel free to let me know in the comments. Is that really like a whole different thing, or is it just pronounced differently because they're in the Middle East? That's all I really want to know. Like, is it just like a pronunciation thing, or is it like, yeah, you get what I'm saying? I'm asking because I want to be respectful. This is truly the reason.
But yeah, that's the story. A little cute little story about when we.
That was such a cute
when I
story.
first came here. And it
I'm
just brings
so
back
glad I know
memories
that
of
now.
fond memories, you know?
I'm better for knowing about it.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are in the world.
I am.
Maybe comment where you're from in the world. I'm curious to see. I always like
She said, I need engagement on my videos. Please let me know where you're from. Where are you watching from?
And we'll see you later. Let me know if you've had a quesadilla. If you're from the Middle East, I don't know. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
All right. Bye. Bye. Was that worth it? Not there being in my recommended thumbnail with crying and farting. That looks like from the video I just watched. Whatever that reaction channel is or whatever that commentary channel is. It looks like that thumbnail is from this video. Was she crying or farting in that video? It says, the title of that video says, Foodie Beauty, eating, crying, and farting alone in her car. I didn't hear any farts. I don't even think I saw her crying, to be honest with you. She definitely was eating alone in her car. Like, are reaction channels out there clickbaiting like that? Did y'all hear crying or farting in that? Maybe I missed the fart. If I missed a fart, let me know. I would be very interested. I'm not gonna see probably her comments about her farts until much later. But I am always intrigued by farting. I mean, everybody farts. Let's just be honest about that. But, okay, well, there you go. That's all she wrote, folks. That's all she wrote. Wow, 3 videos in one day. And I'm still going to try to, well, not try. I will do the Q&A because I promised you all I would on my community tab. So I'll be working on that as well before I actually leave. But I have to go see some friends. So we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I know it was so enjoyable today. If you're brand new to my channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit the bell button so you get a notification every single time I post a new video. Make sure to leave me a comment, hit like, click share, and follow me on all my social media. I love you all so much, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!